Inside Racing is brought to you by Dunlop. Legends, lifestyle, luxury. In short, Techno Classica, the world's biggest classic car show. 180,000 car enthusiasts make the pilgrimage to Essen.
For those with an interest in this area, it has an incredible fascination. It's an incredible spectacle that you don't find anywhere else in the world. The Techno Classica is probably the world's largest classic car show, and in terms of standard, also the best. Like the cars, the visitors too have also come a fair way. A few of the time travelers. We're from the Basque country.
I live in Norway.
I'm from Ireland.
Hi, I came from South Africa.
Quite a performance, gents, and the show is indeed also about performance cars.
This is
Porsche's first ever racing car, a two-seater lattice tube frame 550 Spider, made famous of course by James Dean's tragic accident. This car, in which I'm fortunate enough to be sitting, though only because I'm involved with it professionally, is the car that Joseph Jesser drove in 1955 in the 24 Hours of Le Mans, with great success, coming fourth overall and first in its class. Around 1,200 exhibitors attended the Essen show, hoping to find the right clientele with the necessary cash. The classic car market is booming. Every year there's another $1,000 millionaires, and every year the number of billionaires in the world rises by 20%. The effect of all that is that there are ever more beautiful, rare and expensive cars, which are all later worth even more and thus become excellent investments. The trick therefore is only to buy the best. Visitors who don't want to buy a complete car just yet also find here even the tiniest accessories. Classic cars, not just a hobby, more a lifelong challenge.
Everything from finding an old shabby car that needs restoration, the process of maintaining it, restoring it, and the fulfillment joy of seeing it finished on the road, and the joy of riding it, of course. And once you finish one car, you start searching for your next project, and it's a very rewarding hobby, I must say.
And then it all begins again from the start, ideally with restoration, so that you can get plenty of pleasure from your newest old treasure. Restoration is bringing the original back to life. You can see the original now in the background with a 356 split window. That means the front windscreen is in two parts. The split window was one of the first 356 models from 1951. One of the first cars to be made in Stuttgart. The previous cars were still produced in Gmünd in Austria. From the circuit onto the road and back again, always authentic, from the spark plugs to the tires, as is the case too in the historic FHR Endurance Cup. The vehicles from pre-1966, for example, run on tires with the original tread profile from that era, and the original tire compound from that time too. They come from Dunlop, and you can always also tell that on the circuit, whenever these lovely old vehicles also have the old tire profile, that's then these Dunlop racing tires, which thankfully are still being made today. A big playground paradise for somewhat older boys. The man and his car, best left in peace.
The wives might be going shopping sometimes, but we won't. We'll stay here all the time.
Inside Racing was brought to you by Dunlop.